you all rise, please, for the pledge?
We're going to just skip around a little bit and go right to the certificates this evening because we often have students that we need to get home. So we will be moving to that in the agenda and then return to order. Ms. Johnson?
Under the direction of 7th grade accelerated math teacher, Mr. Philip Spotek, the resulting administration of the 8th grade test, 8th grade math teacher, Ms. Lori Silverman, Weber students entered the New York Math Week contest, which was given to 51 students, 24 8th graders and 27 7th graders, on February 26, 2013. The students involved all gave up their lunch periods to help design. The questions are thought-provoking, problem-solving questions on topics from all areas of mathematics. Our school score was obtained from adding together the top 5 individual scores for each grade. Weber achieved the following results this year. 7th grade team results. First place in Long Island for the second year in a row, and 7th place in New York State out of 76 schools. 7th grade individual results. Julia Ruskin, first place in Long Island and was tied for 10th in New York State with student score 30 and 35. Emily Zipan Emily Ma, 4th in Long Island and was tied for 18th in New York State with student score 29 and 35. Now the 8th grade team results. First place in Long Island for the second year in a row, and 18th place in New York State out of 67 schools. 8th grade individual results. Eli Feldman, 3rd place in Long Island with student score 27 out of 35. Congratulations to all. Will be honored. Please come up to receive their certificates.
Unfortunately, Mr. Spotek couldn't be here tonight because he is coaching the junior varsity baseball team, boys baseball team, and they were out in Nephrim this afternoon, but he is very excited and very proud of his students.
We'll now move to student and community comments. I would just like forward. And please remember that we do not speak poorly of any individuals at the mic this night or any other night. And anyone who would like to step up, we welcome you to now.
This will only take a second. We actually thought community comments were coming after the 10-year celebration and moved the microphone for the celebration.
Hi, we're here representing the Port Washington Education Foundation. I'm Robin Sigmund, PWEF's president.
And I'm Paula Whitman, the PWEF Executive Vice President. And on behalf of the board and advisory board, we're here to congratulate all of the staff receiving tenure awards this evening.
And several of tonight's tenure appointees have received grants from the PWEF, including Sherry Suzanne, both as a teacher and a director, Lisa Heath, Richard Miglietta, Lucy Portugal, Lauren Bishar, and Alicia Cotter, and I really hope I didn't forget anyone. And we, of course, appreciate the extra work that you and all grant applicants do. We're so happy to be part of this celebration.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jane Ronis, and I'm a member of the Board of Hearts. And on behalf of the Board of Hearts and the whole town of Port Washington, really, we want to congratulate Sherry Suzanne for the tremendous job that she has done as the Director of Creative Arts, and thank her so much for all that she has done for us.
That will close out the first community comments portion of our evening. I will move on to my statement. I'd just like to say briefly, this is really one of my very favorite meetings of the year. We're reminded why we're all here, and that is for educating our students, and we would not be able to do that without our staff. And tenure is something that is often talked about in the press lately and around, that it's a negative thing, and here in Port Washington, tenure is not the end, it is the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. So congratulations tonight to everyone receiving tenure. And now, Dr. Mooney, for your report.
Thank you, Mrs. Sloan. I'm also very excited tonight to be part of the tenure ceremony. I just do have a couple of things that I want to bring to everyone's attention. We've had a couple of really outstanding activities these last couple of weeks since our last board meeting. If you were unable to attend, Ithaca College was here, their music, choral music, and they sang with our Schreiber chorus, and it was incredibly moving and beautiful experience. So if anyone was there, I hope you enjoyed it. We also had a couple of weeks ago on a Saturday, we had the Strikeout for Cancer games, and the coaches actually asked me to throw out the first pitches, which was really, really a risk on their part. But I threw out for the girls softball and for the boys baseball game. It was a great fundraiser, and we're just very appreciative, of course, to our coaches and our students for all the work that they do for that cause. And again, if from the elementary level, we had the author, R.J. Palacio, here last Thursday. She's the author of the book Wonder, which a number of our students in the schools had read, and that was also it was a very exciting experience, I believe, for the children to actually have the opportunity to dialogue with the author of a book, and I enjoyed it myself. So some really, really fun activities happening. This is just a point of reference for tonight. It is officially a budget hearing, and if there are any questions at another time in community comments, if anyone in the community does have questions regarding the budget, that would be the appropriate time to ask those questions. I guess at this point, we'll do the tenure. Yes.
Okay, at this time, I would like to make a motion for tenure. Be it resolved that the Board of Education, on recommendation of the superintendent, awards tenure to the following administrator, effective July 1st, 2013, Sherry Suzanne, district-wide Director of Creative Arts. Do I have a second? Mrs. Johnson. All in favor? 7-0.
It's truly a pleasure tonight to be able to recommend Sherry Suzanne for tenure. She has done an incredible job over the last 3 years, making our creative arts department just something that, as a school district, we are so proud of. Our many activities, our staff is just flourishing under her leadership, as are our students. The talent that is here within the district is really something that we all just really enjoy, and it's fantastic. I know you've seen some of the musical presentations and artwork at board meetings this year. That's just a small slice into what really goes on. And under Sherry's vision and leadership, she is growing the department, and she has wonderful ideas for the future, and we're just so very pleased and excited tonight for her tenure.
I just wanted to add, Dr. Mooney certainly said most of what should be said, but for a number of years in the district, for those of you that don't know, we were searching for this director, and there were a few times it didn't quite work out as we wanted it to, and Mrs. Suzanne is a real shining example of some things being worth waiting for. Thank you and congratulations. Mrs. Suzanne, would you like to step up and say a few words?
Last time we spoke into this the other day, it blasted everybody, but I had dinner with my staff tonight, and they're really the ones that I owe thanks to. I always brag that I think I have the best job in the district, and sorry to my fellow administrators, I do. That's because I get to spend my days visiting the classrooms of my wonderful staff, who are all in the audience, who show me every day just what enriching in the arts really means. And each year they amaze me by raising the level of excellence with their students. Just when I can't think a concert can't get any better, the next one's even better. Just when think I've seen the greatest artwork produced from students K through 12, I see even greater artwork. So it's really the staff that I continue to learn from, and really has helped me with my vision. And also to all my fellow colleagues and administrators, I feel like I'm accepting a Tony Award. And of course, to everybody in central office, Mary from teaching me the numbers, but of course to Dr. Mooney, who's really been such a strong supporter and mentor, and most of all now as superintendent, such a role model to me, and I know all the administrators. So thank you very, very much. And I continue to have big visions and big plans, so get ready.
I'll now make another motion. Be it resolved that the Board of Education, on recommendation of the superintendent, awards tenure to the following individuals, effective September 1st, 2013. Stacy Baker, Lauren Bashar, Lisa Castaldo, Casey Cheffo, Jessica Costa, Alicia Cotter, Elizabeth Heath, Elizabeth Hutchinson, Richard Miglietta, Lucy Portugal, Amy Singer, Thomas Stepanek, Joni Sturge, Andrew Vanella, Jennifer Walker. Do I have a second? Mr. O'Hauser. All in favor? Don't I do a second? One more. Be it resolved that the Board of Education, on recommendation of the superintendent, awards tenure to the following individuals. Effective September 1st, 2013, Kyle Reich. Effective September 7th, 2013, Ellen Zabrowski. Do I have a second? Mr. McDermott, all in favor? 7-0.
Okay, now it makes sense with the microphone. I really just want to welcome all the family and friends who are here tonight to celebrate with the colleagues here who have just been awarded tenure. It's a wonderful cohort. I have had the pleasure of observing each one of you, and I know you do so much more on a daily basis than the snapshot that I had, but very impressed with the work that all of you do. We, as Mrs. Sloan said, we're so excited to have you as part of our faculty, and it is something for the long term. Just in terms of tonight, because it is a bit celebratory, I will be calling up each person, and we have a little something for you. After that, there will be a reception in the Schreiber cafeteria, and I really want to thank the Port Washington Education Foundation for hosting the reception. It's just, again, another testament to how much they truly appreciate and value our educators. I do have a couple of names that will be included in the group tonight who received tenure earlier this year, and I'll do it in a reverse order since we awarded tenure to the teachers first formally by the board. I will start with the teacher assistants, and if you wouldn't mind coming up when you're called. From Guggenheim, Sandra Velasquez. From Daly, Jean Fico. From Weber, Kyle Reich. And from Salem, Ellen Zabrowski. I'm going to call teachers by school. I'm actually going to work my way backwards this year. Instead of starting at the elementary, I'm going to start with Schreiber, Lisa Castaldo, Alicia Cotter, and Andrew Vanilla. Okay, Weber, Jessica Costa, Liz Hutchinson, and Tom Stepanak. Congratulations, Liz. Congratulations, Tom. Thank you. Okay. From Sousa, Patricia Borzon. And from Salem, Stacy Baker. And Lauren Bashar is, she's at Salem and Manor Haven. Did I get it right? Yeah. Okay. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so Daly has the greatest number of teachers this year receiving tenure. Casey Cheffo, Lisa Heath, Casey Horowitz, Rich Miglietta, who's also at Guggenheim, Lucy Portugal, who's also at Manor Haven, Amy Singer, Joni Sturge, and Jennifer Walker. They have your present.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm very proud.
Oh, don't you lost your flower?
Goodness.
Massage. Congratulations, Jennifer. You're welcome. Okay. As I had mentioned earlier, we do have a reception set up in Schreiber Cafeteria. So again, courtesy of the PWEF. So please join us there. And for those of you staying for the rest of the meeting, we will be coming back. Thank you.
Okay, we will now reconvene our meeting, and I will move for the approval of minutes as follows. April 17, 2013. Do I have a second? Mr. Olhauser, all in favor? All in favor, Mr. Bear? 7-0, thank you. No discussion item. Nothing to talk about on the committee reports. The dates are posted on the website for the next meetings. Action items A1, make a motion through D7. Do I have a second? Ms. Johnson, all in favor? 7-0. Okay. Board policy, as people will see on the website, we are approving the following policies for first reading: purchasing policy 6700 and investment policy 6240. We will have it on for the second reading and approval at the next meeting, correct? Committees. Okay. Be it resolved that the Board of Education hereby approves the following individuals for the Scholarship Committee for the Bogart Fund Scholarship for the 2012-2013 school year: Nora Johnson, Verna McDermott, Karen Sloan. Do I have a second? Mr. Bear, all in favor? 7-0. Beautiful. Any old business? New business? Anybody want to speak to us? Hello. I do have one item of new business I'd like to mention. We have moved forward with 2 candidates in the school district for positions, and it is our hope that we will be able to appoint them in the near future, and if we are able to do so, we will convene possibly a special meeting. So we just wanted to make the public aware of that for the record. If we are convening a special meeting, we will be posting it with due time for anyone to attend that would like to. And Dr. Mooney, did you want to say something?
I have to ask the Teachers Association to accept my apologies. In the excitement of the tenure, today is also National Teacher Day, and we do have a certificate for you. So
Perhaps we could do it next time.
you want to?
Perhaps we will present it at the next meeting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lest you ever think you're not appreciated. Thank you, teachers, one and all.
Thank you, Baron.
And now we're adjourned.
Mrs. Sloan, are you sure you don't want to just double check if anybody has any budget questions? I know we mentioned that we could do that at the next. Yes, I do understand.
Okay, we're not adjourned. For the record, does anyone have any questions about the budget? All right, thank you. Now we're adjourned.